Preach or perish, Matthew Madden Smith.
Honored guests, fellow Toastmasters, did you know that more people are afraid of public speaking than they are of death? So how would that actually work, though? In my own head, I was trying to think through that. I'm walking along, and just bang, bang, bang. Oh my God! Oh, so much blood everywhere. Oh, I'm bleeding. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. When suddenly, okay, don't worry. I've called 911. The paramedics will be here any minute. They'll be able to stabilize you. All you have to do is just give a speech in front of 15,000 people on how this truly affects your life. You know, I think I'm good. I think I'm just gonna die. So, well, that's the thing is, especially guests, I'm gonna say this here. You see somebody come up and they're very confident and they're great and they're funny and they're witty and you just love it and you think, whoa, man, I could never be that way. It just hits you. And you know what the real truth of it is? Is a person who sounds more confident and sounds more assertive in their own speeches are generally the people who are the most nervous. People who are really scared to actually give up and go and be themselves and present that because you're afraid of rejection. And we all are. And so there's actually wonderful tricks we can do. Great tricks that even the best of us here practice. And some of them practice almost every day. In fact, there's wonderful things that I would like you to think about. So Will and Cody, two great speakers. I like them a lot. And one thing that I notice that they do is they breathe. So they stop. Or they pause. And they let that sink in for a moment. But not only does that sink in, that also slows their heart rate. That calms them down. And that gets them ready and prepared mentally to do a wonderful job when they go up and talk. And so there's actually other types of tricks and things we can do. For me, I'm actually a bouncer. I like to kind of think about it, to bounce around, get out that nervous energy. Yeah, I'm kind of fighting. Yeah. So it's kind of a trick that works for me well because it gets all that agitation, gets that nervousness, and it kind of clears that out of the system. Kind of bouncing it out, bouncing it away from me, and taking that and just. So when I come up here, I go, yeah! You know, there's one other thing, and this is another great tip and trick you can do for public speaking that I love. And even a great man who gets that is everyday, professionally, Tony Robbins. Guy comes up, he gives himself his own psych-up speech, his own motivational speech before he goes up in front of thousands and thousands of people. He goes there and he goes, I am great, I am awesome, the divine power, it brings something to me, and through that, I will be able to give you something powerful and amazing, and you are going to love it. I'm paraphrasing, right, because Tony Robbins is going to probably say something a little different, but it's actually really great as a technique, as a tool, as a way to make people interested in what you have to say because you believe it yourself. And when you get up there and you say to somebody, look, I am here to speak to you today, but I am here not only to speak to you, but to say in my own power, in my own truth of this, that I believe what I am telling you. So what I want you to do is understand that when you all look around, when you all see these great speeches, don't be intimidated. Realize that each and every one of these great, powerful people that present to us in a way that touches our hearts and touches our souls, psych themselves up, shake off the nervous energy, calm themselves, and come at it in a way that can be beautiful and teach us all something that we might never have known. And so what I want to challenge everyone here to do, not just Toastmasters, but guests as well, to realize that this is something we don't have to fear all the time. We don't have to sit there and think, oh my God, that was so good that I actually feel anxious to get up here and speak. To come here and say, I can learn these tricks. I can use these tricks and tools to give something powerful and say something that comes from my heart in a way that makes everyone else powerful, more in touch with themselves, and the ability to learn something that they never knew they had in them. Well, thank you so much, and have